Well, Miri, it seems madness on their part. I mean, as you say, in the lead up to Operation Midnight Hammer on Saturday Australian time, the Israelis have been in there doing the hard work. And the Air Force has done an extraordinary job. You've taken out a number of the leaders of the Islamic Guard. You had taken out some of their anti-missile batteries, destroyed their missile stockpiles. What the hell do they think they're going to achieve by again igniting this? I mean, it just shows that they're determined to destroy Israel. It makes no sense.
It doesn't make rational sense to you and to me. It perhaps makes rational sense to a regime that actually had in the main central location of Tehran a clock that was showing the countdown to the annihilation of the state of Israel. We destroyed that clock day before yesterday, and I'm sure that they will put it back up again. This is about ideology. It's about the regime's ideology that is enacted through the Iranian Revolutionary Guard, through their air and space, which means the missiles and drones. I don't think that I know how to change their ideology. We don't know how to do it through our military capability, but what we can do is deny them that offensive, illegal, horrific capability that they've built and add into it. We can deny them the capability to resupply the proxies. Take note, Hezbollah sat around for the last 12 days and did nothing as the other allies or those proxies. And this is part of our campaign. I'm sitting here, I'm not willing to go back to what was before, that it's okay if the proxies do it, that it's okay if they just fire one missile. No, this should be very clear cut. And I'm not exactly what you would call, the right-wing maniac in Israel. I'm very run-of-the-middle, very subdued in that sense. And I say that very clearly right now.
I get a sense of rising anger from you, which I presume is pretty common across Israel tonight with this peace deal apparently falling over.
So it's not exactly anger. It's in its own way. It's like, here I am disappointed in the Islamic regime of Iran. Really, am I about to be disappointed by them? I don't trust them. I do think that it's not a question of our having the upper hand. When I say air superiority, and this is something which means that we right now can go and attack anywhere inside the Islamic regime or their proxies for that matter. And right now that air superiority doesn't seem to be bringing about that change that I want to see. I don't need to humiliate them. This isn't about them turning around and saying, oh my God, everything we've said is wrong. But they can stop firing rockets and expecting us missiles, rockets, drones through the proxies and expect us not to respond. The rules of the game in that sense changed over the last 12 days. And for me, it's after, remember, 20 months of a horrific war. And it's a horrific war for all civilians in all of the Middle East. But it's been a horrific war where Israel was not only attacked time and again, but we've been blamed for everything going on.
Miri, you and I are not about to be able to predict what Donald Trump might now do. We do know that he doesn't want to commit American boots on the ground anywhere in the region, but he showed on Saturday night, the bunker busters aside, that he can use his submarine fleet to fire missiles inside Iran, and the Iranians don't even know where they're coming from. If we had to predict what Donald Trump might now do, what do you think?
I don't think that the Iranians attacked a U.S. site in that sense when they did so yesterday in Qatar. You know what? Now I'm going to do what I don't always do and try to predict Donald Trump. As you said, too difficult to predict. I think that he would respond more because the U.S. was attacked, but he announced a ceasefire. And now it wasn't the U.S. that was attacked, it was Israel. This is about the rules of the game between the Islamic regime, Iran, and Israel. I think that that's what Israel wants to state very clearly. It can't be that it's okay to attack Israel and then everybody says, no, but there's the ceasefire. No, we're not going to allow that again. We've lived with that against Hamas, against Hezbollah, the different proxies. I don't think we'll allow it again. So I don't think that they'll respond. I think that we will. And again, I don't know any of this. This is all speculation.
Good speculation and very sensible. Miri Eisin, really nice to catch up with you in Tel Aviv. Keep your head down, keep safe. Thanks for joining us.